So for my man and I's anniversary, we decided that we wanted to do a fun activity that involves something that we both loved. And as the title suggests, sushi making was on the menu. It's located in a private kitchen in DC, and we had the most amazing time. I seriously cannot give this any more praise. Like, 20 out of 10, guys. I highly recommend this class. So first things first, we have to start off with our basic safety instructions, introductions, just how the class is going to go. And then we get gloves, we get our knives. He starts putting out different veggies and the seafood so that we can start cutting. And don't you worry, guys, he breaks everything down step by step. So the only thing that we did not make is the sushi rice. And as you can see here, Chef Jordan is just fluffing up the rice. So he was talking to us a little bit about the history of sushi rice and how technically there is no such thing. Sushi rice is just regular rice that has a combination of honey, apple cider vinegar, and water in it. And that's what gives it its tackiness to be able to be put in sushi and make it mold and form with sushi. I don't know about y'all, but that blew my mind because I feel like I walk around the grocery store and see sushi rice in bags all the time, but that's neither here nor there. So after we have our prep done, Chef Jordan goes ahead and makes a couple of sample pieces of sushi just to show us what it should look like, how it should be plated, etc., etc. He's going to go ahead and drizzle some eel sauce on there. And when I tell you guys, these pieces of sushi were so good, so fresh, and packed with ingredients. Like, just trying out his pieces alone let me know just how good this class really was going to be, because these pieces were delicious. I had to go back for seconds and thirds. So when making the sushi, in my opinion, the easiest part was honestly stuffing it with the ingredients and rolling it. The hardest part is definitely cutting it, guys. The technique and the preciseness of like how moist your knife has to be, how precise your cut has to be, how specific it has to be, really makes or breaks the shape of your sushi and how it's going to plate and look. So as you can see here, my boyfriend is using a wet paper towel to kind of moisten and give his knife some slip, and then he's going to go in and cut the pieces. And this is what I mean a little bit about its very precise technique, because as you can see, you guys saw him moisten his knife and the rice is still kind of getting everywhere. It's still kind of falling apart a little bit. It's a technique, it's a craft, it's a skill, and I definitely nod my head and take my hat off to anybody who's a sushi chef and who masters it, because it's a lot of technique. So you go through about 2 or 3 rounds of making different kinds of sushi. And again, Chef Jordan does instruct you through the process. You plate it. You can either eat it after you plate it or you can wait. There were some people there that did wait after they plated all of their sushi, after everything was done and made, and they took it home. That's also an option. So I totally forgot. Another ingredient that the chef ends up cooking on his own is shrimp tempura. So we could also use this inside of the roll if you'd like, or you could eat it separately. Now, he did show us how to properly open up the fish head and pop it so that it would be straight. As you can see here, as he lays it into the oil, the shrimp pieces are flat, they're nice and straight. We took the curve of the head out, and he did show us how to make that, but he batters it and fries it. I do want to say a disclaimer, you guys, the oven is the oven, like it's a kitchen, so that's why it looks like that. And did I mention that the chef is a black man? He's a black man who teaches sushi making classes, pasta making classes, chocolate making classes, and paella making classes, you guys. Check him out. This last round was so much fun. It was a competition round, and it's based off originality, creativity, taste, and presentation. We had so much fun with this, guys. Me and my boyfriend did not realize until the very end we were so focused on what we were making. We literally used the same exact ingredients, like down to the sauce. It was super crazy, but this is everybody's rolls. My man almost won. He beat me. He almost won, but this girl over here, she had this avocado on top of her sushi, really decked it out, and so she won for creativity. But all in all, 20 out of 10 class. Definitely recommend you guys check out Chef Jordan. He's awesome.